And underway, the pace that they are setting for the race tonight is 4:40, which is a National Open qualifier. So 4 minutes and 40 seconds for the 1500 metres. National Open qualifier is the time that they are chasing. And leading out the field is O'Sullivan, followed by Dess, forming a nice little pack there with 6 other athletes out the head of the field. So our blue lights is ahead of our 4:40 pace. The front of our green lights is 4:40 on the dot. As we see the athletes and the lights around the field now that's darker, makes our job easier here in the commentary box. So Dess and O'Sullivan leading out the field. PB separating the field, only about 15 seconds, 4:44 being the fastest, of which aiming for under that 4:40, about 74 seconds per lap. But as long as they stay on the green or ahead of it, that's the time they'll be after tonight. So Dess, O'Sullivan, Canavan. So Dess, O'Sullivan, Rhodes of Collingwood in the mix up the front as well, as there's a pack of 4 that is formed. Just in the red zone of those pacing lights now. However, the pace set as is a hot 4:40 for the 1500. A few seconds ahead of the PBs for most of the athletes, or all of the athletes in this field. As they start to spread out across the track, we are reminded that some of these athletes have a PB of 4:55, 4:50, all well and truly within that range. With 1 lap to go. Is Amy Canavan of Eureka, who strides ahead. 1 lap to go, making a break on the field ahead of Rhodes, Dess, and Nierovic. Canavan putting herself back in that pace for 4:40, getting that National Open qualifier. She's competed at National Champs many times before. Can she do it again this year as she's heading to the front of the green lights? Now she just needs to get in the blue over that next 250 metres as we see the rest of the field chasing hard. Athletes in Rhodes, Dess, Nierovic. He's all Canavan with 1 lap to go. She's gone bang. Now she's just in the blue lights as you see the colours streaming up her legs. She's under that 4:40 mark. Let's cheer her home, trying to get under that national qualifier for the 1500 metres. She's only increased her pace as the race has gone on. Amy Canavan charging towards the finish line in this Women's B 1500 metres here at Box Hill Classic. So Amy Canavan, massive run. We'll wait for the official time. But ahead of that pacing light set at 4:40. Isabel Rhodes comes in ahead of Neve Tabbitt. Freya Dess, Poppy Nierovic, Yolanda O'Sullivan, and now the flood of athletes finishing off this Women's B 1500 metres.